So, we have Estalia on the back foot. We're chasing them down into their own lands. They are moving a hero towards me, which can mean they're going to attack. Whoop, they have attacked Canal. Not much point trying to defend that. Decisive defeat. Vilgan couldn't quite get there in time. It's alright, we'll let them have that one back for now. We'll get Vilgan to go and reclaim that. They're moving towards Bill Barley. So it looks like we might have a Bill Barley based showdown. The Redhorn tribe. I don't trust them. I don't know what they're doing. They are raiding my land, the little bastards. Okay, so they're taking Canal off me. And Vilgan, they don't have a garrison yet. It hasn't respawned yet, but by the time Vilgan gets there, they will. So we're probably going to need more units in Vilgan's army. So I began to recruit units into Vilgan's army, but the enemy army has left Canal and are heading towards Aquitaine. So now we can just take it back quite easily. So we don't really need any extra units now. Which is good because we've just gone into minus money. Durthu needs one more army or garrison destroyed and he will get his quest battle complete. And we can do both those things at Bill Barley. They've got a pretty big army there. And only a few units in the garrison. But we've got two relatively large armies. 12 units in this one and 12 in the other one. So 24 units overall. That should be about equal. But we are going to... Let's assault their units of Lupio Sunscrier. See what we can do. Do a bit of extra damage before we attack. Success. Happy days. We've damaged the mortars. Brilliant. That does absolutely nothing because they haven't even lost any numbers. Great. This game's a con. Okay. Let's move up to assault these bastards regardless. We'll have Dilbicus playing the supporting role. And we'll have Durthu launching the attack. Although his army is fairly beaten down. Needs a little bit more replenishment. But I think we'll just go for it. I think we'll be fine. It's only 3 units that are really beaten up. Oh, it's more in their favour. They have a lot of missile units. Pretty much all missile units actually. Most of their cavalry is missile. Got a few. They don't really have much infantry at all, so we should be able to run through them pretty easy. I don't know how it's so much in their favour. Give that to the war dancers. Dilvicus is all the missile army pretty much. Okay, well, let's do it. If we're apparently going to lose, we'll have to see if we can win this one our damn selves. So I think for this one, because they have a ton of skirmishers, we'll try attacking from 2 angles sort of thing. So that it gives them 2 targets, 2 big targets, 2 areas to look at, and all their skirmishers can't be shooting in the same direction. And that should divide their firepower. And then we can just try and run them down with dryads as much as possible, because skirmishers aren't going to put up much of a fight against all of our units. Right, what map is this? Got some trees there, which is their starting area. Brilliant, they get all the trees. My reinforcements are coming in behind, and my main army is here. Let's put my army in the trees. So this is my melee army. I don't want this one to take too much damage. So they obviously have mortars, so I'm going to try and keep them out of the vision of that. And then my other one I'll bring over this side and come in from this direction maybe. We'll see where they line up. I imagine they'll be in the trees, because normally they'll take advantage of the trees, but we shall see. Slap some of these Eternal Guard on the flanks to protect from any dreaded horsemen, although I think they only really had Empire Knights as their melee cavalry. Not too worried about the Pistoliers, we can gun them down with missiles. Wild Riders at the back, Hawk Riders there, why not? We might send them on a mission to go after the mortars actually, because I don't want to allow those mortars to do too much damage. We'll put Durthu out front again, I think. We'll have him as like a missile sponge like we did before. And then he can draw most of the fire and hopefully protect the rest of the units. I think we're about ready though. Everyone over here is in the trees. Are they going to be in the trees? Where are they? Yep, they're in the trees. Okay, so most of their skirmishers are sat there. Most of my units should be hidden by these boys, so I'm going to move them back out the way. So I've spent about 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes, moving up, just edging myself up. They haven't started firing at me at all yet with mortars or missiles or anything. So this is my second army. This is the reinforcing army that's mostly comprised of missiles. I've still got Durthu's army hiding in the trees. The mortars are popping off now. So the bombardment has begun and we're going to have to move fast. Otherwise we're going to take a little bit too much damage from those mortars. I've got my Hawk Riders out here. I think I'm going to suicide them in to the mortars. We'll see how that plan goes. Got a lot of skirmishers facing this way. They don't even know about my other army seemingly, so we're going to move that up now. Try and launch a dual attack. Get my skirmishers on the offensive as well. So we should be able to out-missile them. I reckon. Even though we can't see a lot of their units because they're hidden in the forest. Run, lads, run. Okay, Hawk Riders, where have you gone? I've lost them. Christ, they're here already. No, 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 no. Get back, get back. Let's go and get those mortars. Where are they? There they are. Just get them. So they're just going to go and take care of them. They can stop them firing at least. I don't think my Hawk Riders will get wiped out, so they should be completely fine, but they will probably rout. Here comes Durthu, though. Ready to kick some frickin' Estalian skulls off. My Hawk Riders are also drawing some of the missile fire, which is pretty handy, so it's all going to help. Going to edge our way up. Missiles are going off now. We got millions of them. I put my melee units out front of them just to protect them. And Durthu's on the way. He's bringing over some skirmishers. Not a problem for us. Get my Wild Riders after them. Not that they'll be able to catch them, but they will be able to scare them off. Just firing tons of missiles at whoever's in the way, basically. Got Delvicus here. Shoot some skirmishers. Okay, how's those mortars looking? Hawk Riders have run away. Not sure if they took out the mortars completely, but they probably stopped them firing for a good while. So that's all good. Dryads, let's get you in a group and just tell you to attack whoever the hell's in front of you. It doesn't really matter because the Dryads are going to destroy pretty much all of these units, bar maybe the halberds. So they should be fine. Got to get rid of these pistoliers though. Where's my war dancers? There they are. The war dancers, they'll pretty much take on anyone as well. Just got to get rid of these pistoliers. They should be gunned down pretty quick. Pistoliers have crappy armor, so they shouldn't be too much of a problem. I never really worry about pistoliers. They're just a really not that great unit. They're so clumped up in a mess. Their skirmishers are moving all over the place. Typical AI rubbish, really. There you go. Spears. Let's get you. I'll just charge you in. Spears, just go and kill everyone. Treekin, go and kill everyone. Really, no tactics need to be employed here, other than the attacking of two angles thing. Because what are they even doing? They're all just moving around in no kind of formation. So easy. Oh, I've got some Dryads routing. Not sure what happened to them. Oh, they fought the halberds. See, yeah, they can't take on halberds. Let's get the Treekin after them and the Dryads, more Dryads. That should do. And just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Everyone, go and kill them. There we go. Because if we get those halberds gone, they really have nothing. Maybe the Empire Knights, and that's it. Dryads are chomping through them now. Let's get them after them. Wild Riders come and just mash into this crowd. Some Dryads routed over here. War Dancers are on the way. Looks like they might run into the halberds. Durthu's in there, crushing some faces. Cool, we've got a lot of units over here. Bring them back into the fray. Again, because this is a tree battle, I kind of half can't see what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of like, whatever with it. So not going to be the most tactical battle, this one, but it doesn't really need to be. Running down all their skirmishers now. Dryads should be able to catch them pretty quick on their feet. Tree men, go and get them. Treekin even. But routing all over the board. There's their general there. Let's get Durthu after him. He's going to smash some halberds. See, even halberds, even though they are an anti-large, and Durthu is obviously pretty large, they never really do a great deal of damage to these large tree men types. So, very, very robust unit are the tree men. I feel like I'm in the cleanup phase now, even though I'm not really in the cleanup phase. It's just that all their units are running all over the place, like headless chickens. Come on, Dryads. So, see, this worked better because I've kind of surrounded them a bit. It means all their skirmisher units can't run off in 9 million different directions, and then I have to chase them off in 9 million different directions. So, this has worked a bit better. Get a bit of a close-up. Empire Knights running away in there. Wild Riders chomping through souls. General's all but defeated. Poor fella. Oh, Durthu, mate. Careful. Just smashed Dryads all over the place. And War Dancers. They're fragile, them. Those War Dancers, they'll go down like nothing. Blow on them and they'll fall over. Right. Good. A decisive victory. And that shows you what nonsense the favour bar is when it put it in their favour. Decisive victory. Most of our units... It's mostly 216 kills for the Wild Riders. Wild Riders are an absolutely beast of a unit. Seriously, they always come away with hundreds of kills, no matter who the enemy is. Dwarves, Chaos, Estalia, whatever. they'll always get the kills. I need more Wild Riders. I think that's what I need. And I have also completed my quest, so fuck yeah. Though the interlopers have been extradited from the branches and brambles of the deepwood, and now lie battered and bloodied across the marshes, their foul stench, decay and corruption lingers in the trees. I'll let you have a read of that if you wish. You can pause it if you want to know the little lore side of it. Maybe you'd like to know the lore side of it. Let me know if you'd like me to read those sort of things. Or if you just don't really care. Let me know. It said I have to get 3 Treekin units in my army as well. I've got 1 already, so I need to get 2. I'm not sure if I can recruit them yet, but we'll check on that. Okay, so it looks like we're going to reclaim Canal but lose Aquitaine. Public order is not fantastic in Athol Loren, but we will sort that out as we go. We've got 2 amber at the moment. I think I'm going to try and save up my amber to try and get an upgrade on the old Oak of Ages. Only needs 5 amber for the first one, so we only need 3 more. And that is actually just the victory objectives for the entire campaign, is you have to upgrade the Oak of Ages. Oh, Estalians, do they want? Ah. Yeah, no. Just, no. You're not having peace, mate. Oh, you got... Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Fair enough. Right, well, they've just taken Aquitaine off us, as we saw they were probably going to. I just forgot about it. But that's actually probably done me kind of a favour, because it's quite out the way, Aquitaine, so it's quite hard for me to defend. Canal is really close to Athol Loren, so it's really easy to defend. So they may have actually done me a little bit of a favour. Although I have lost some amber, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. So I've started moving down towards the next place. Dilvicus is on the way. Durthu is replenishing a little bit, because he was obviously a little bit beaten down. They do have a hero pestering Dilvicus, so can Hethgor assassinate him? Yes, he can. Success! Not a critical success, but still a success. So he's going to be gone for a while, that stupid-ass hero. But we're going to move down now, and we're going to start to look towards Magrita. And we're going to take that off them. They do have an army there, but it shouldn't have much. Oh, the garrison isn't bad in Magrita. They've got 3 units of greatswords. So we'll begin our assault and continue our rampage through the Estalian lands to acquire them all. And there's only this one left, Tobaro. And then, well, obviously they've got Aquitaine now. Canal, oh yeah, we can take that back. Let's do that right down now. Yoink. Thank you very much. We'll reclaim Canal. We will seed that. That should give us our amber back. Yep, 1 amber back. Public order should sort itself out. And then it's only Aquitaine that Estalia will have left after I've taken the south. And then we'll have a nice little bit of land. Nice, easily defendable, in theory, piece of land. And we can look elsewhere on the map to campaign. I do have to keep an eye on the public order though, because Athol Loren's not looking fantastic. That's why I need to upgrade the Oak of Ages, because it gives plus public order to Athol Loren. So it'll help negate all the difficulty and taxes that I'm taking in public order penalties. My buildings are coming along nicely. I've got all the defences there in Vor's Anvil, because it's kind of the most southern place that may get attacked. I mean, any of them could get attacked, but it's not the most southern place, it's the most western place, I meant to say. So if anyone tries to attack me from that direction, and they attack Vor's Anvil, it's got a nice garrison there, should be quite defendable. Got a few skill points here. Hethgor, give him the pendulum spell, start to get some of those on the go. Vilgin, right, we're going to make Vilgin into like a, make his melee army pretty brutal. So we'll start with melee attack and melee defense, that seems like a good one. And that will be Vilgin's army on the rise. We can prepare him for the assault on the north, if we should go that way, which we probably will. Let's see what transpires on this turn. Oh, the Wood Elves, what do they want? What do you want, woody fellas? Join the war against Carrick Hearn. Where are they? I don't even know where they are. Probably not worth it for me right now, to be honest, so... We're not a military ally, so we won't lose our... We're only a defensive ally, so we won't lose that if we decline their join war thing, which I think you do if you're a military ally. They're actually military allies with Clan Angren, which is a bit weird. But there you go. Okay, we won't do that. No point. No gain for us in doing that, I don't think. Although I suppose it might keep the Wood Elves alive. Nah. They'll be alright. They've got Clan Angren. They're best buddies with Clan Angren, so they should be fine. Estalia, what do you want? Peace and lots of money? No, thank you. We are going to destroy you. Okay. So Margarita is looking like our sweet target right now. Let's move on up. Who's going to assault? I think we'll have Dilvakus do the attacking actually. Durthu can support. Let's go for it. Although it'd probably be a better idea to use Durthu because then we don't have to build towers. But to be honest, this is more in their favour, so I think building towers is probably a wise move rather than just trying to get through the door. Yeah, let's build a couple of towers. They shouldn't have any armies that will be able to come and save them, so it should be completely fine. It is not completely fine. They have armies to come and save them in the form of Tillia. So this is an unforeseen consequence of attacking these lower parts of Estalia. So I forgot that Tillia are right next to them. So I'm going to have to take on Tillia, it seems. Toboro is there. I'm thinking what I might do is pull back from this assault because I can't fight the garrison, the Estalian army and the Tillian armies. I don't have enough people. So I'm going to have to draw back from this, break the siege. What I might try and do is pull a cheeky one. I'm going to try and get one of my armies away from them. We'll put them, yeah, we'll put them up there. So they should be able to use the world routes to get to the other side of that mountain, and then they'll be safe. And Durthu, I'm going to try and pull a little bit of a sly one, and I'm going to go to Tobaro and raise it. So even if we can't take Margarita off them just yet, we can raise Tobaro, and then that will injure the Estalians and slow their progress of recovering. And then hopefully give us time to sort them out and get rid of them. And obviously try to beat off this Tillia attack as well. So we'll have to see how that goes. I don't think they'll be able to reach Durthu around there, so he should be fine. And hopefully can get to Tobaro. And all will be right in the world. Everything else is pretty much okay. Just the public order is obviously not fantastic all over the place. But that's fine. Canal's okay. I've got to build something here. We'll get a garrison here because it's very often attacked, is Canal. So many times has Canal been attacked actually. It's a popular one. So we will put some defences there, I think. I really want to get these Oak of Ages upgrades. +2 public order, +3, +4, +5. That is what I need. That will sort out all my public order woes. Okay, let's see what transpires. Oh yeah, I got a Spell Singer of Life as well. Not sure if I told you that before. I recruited one. So we'll start to make use of her. Good day, Orion. What can we do for you, sir? You'd like us to join the war against Avaland. Why are you at war with all these random people? No, I don't want to join your silly wars. You silly sausage. No wonder you haven't got any land. Join a war with everyone. Tillia? What do Tillia want? Do they want peace? They must do. There's nothing else they can do. Frick yeah! That means that we can go and kill Estalia now. Yeah! Oh, what's this? Savage Blow. Plus 20% charge bonus for all you... Okay, cool. That's pretty sweet. The Savage Blow. Cool. Okay, that's a beautiful change in circumstance. In that Tillia is now not at war with us. So it frees us up to move on Estalia again. They've got a little bit of an army at Aquitaine. I think we'll start to think about moving towards that. We'll get Vilgin ready to go and destroy it. Tillia are in the lands, but they're not at war with us, so we should be able to attack Margarita. Oh, they've moved up towards Bilbali, the cheeky bastards. Maybe Thilvicus can get there in time? Probably not. Well, that's okay. We'll be able to do some damage to them, even if they take Bilbali back. We'll be able to get that on our way back up after we take Toboro and Margarita. Let's go and do that now. We'll get Durthu. He's just about in range. Oh, that's with Force March. And he's still in range. Awesome. We can do that right now. No garrison there, really. We'll take that. Thank you very much. And that will give us a coast town as well, a port. Which is going to give us extra income. We could raise it for quite a bit of money, but going to want that amber. Although it is quite close to Tillia, so if they do declare war on me again, they might just sail over and take it. But it's probably good in that way, because then it will be like a warning that Tillia are coming if they take this little place. But for now, Tillia are okay with me. We've got 3 amber now. Awesome. When we take Margarita, that will give us even more as well, actually, because that's a city. So that should give 2, which should be enough for that first upgrade on the Oak of Ages. Let's move Thilvicus down. Garrison still the same. Don't know why I'm looking. We'll bring Thilvicus down to get ready to attack Margarita. And then we'll bring Durthu back over. And we can assault it together. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we won't need Durthu. I reckon we will. Yeah, we've only got skirmishers in Thilvicus' army, actually. So we'll bring him over. They're probably going to attack Bilbali. They may go past it. We never know. But get him and Kinel to defend that. Falls Anvil, not so good on the public order still. But it's alright. Okay. Our income is on the rise as well. Everything should be in order for the next turn. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Tillia are raiding my land still. I don't know how I can stop that other than attacking them, which is really annoying, but luckily it's only a small amount, so it's not a big deal. Dirthu's all good. Public order should be fine because this is all connected to Margarita, so when we take that, we can stay in there and sort the public order out. Cool, let's do it. Let's see what happens. And once we get all this done, we can start to plan for our excursion to the north. Yep, and as expected, Bilbali has fallen. And Estalia will regain some land. Oh, they haven't taken it. They've only sacked it. That's nice of them. Don't know why they wouldn't take it, or at least raise it. They get a ton of money if they raised it. And they'd injure me. Leave it be. We'll get some corruption reduction with that. Canel's being raided. Everywhere's being raided, apparently. Thanks, Tillia. Who else is raiding me?
Do you know who I
Oh,
am?
Estalia's raiding me. Looks like they might be making their way down. Surely they don't want to throw down with Vilgin. Margarita, I think, is ready to go. Bilbali needs a repair. Do that. That kind of makes me a little bit worried for Castle Carcassonne, because they may move on and attack that now. They don't have a great deal of an army, but oh, Castle Carcassonne's garrison's pretty good, so they might be able to fend them off. We'll just try and get rid of Margarita as quick as we can, and then we can head back up there before they start doing too much damage to the rest of our land. Because I could send Vilgin down there, but he's got to worry about Canel and that other army that's there. So lots of Estalians to worry about at the moment. But we are taking their land, so we may have taken a hit on Bilbali, but we're going to take 2 of their towns. So, you know, we win. So we spent a couple of turns building our towers so that we can get into Margarita. And we shall proceed to attack that right down now. So much raiding going on. Public order's pretty bad in this province, so I'm going to untax the province. So that should reduce the public order. -2, that's pretty good. And now we should be ready to move on Margarita. Yes, we are. Let's do it. Yoink. Decisive victory. Margarita is ours. 38 grand. Jesus Christ. Well, as tempting as that is, I'd rather have the amber and the land at the moment. And I don't really need money. I've got 17 grand, so I'm doing alright, you know. Right, we have vanquished Estalia from the south. Now we just need to go and finish them off, and then we can move north.
The Empire